T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. It's time for Carl's Game of the Week. Welcome to Arcade Wars. Welcome, everybody, to another Arcade Talk Thursday edition. Hopefully, everybody's having a great week. The weekend is almost upon us. Hopefully, you're having an awesome week. As you see, I got my camera in front of me, so I'm getting things a little organized over here, looking a little better. But today, we're going to mostly talk about Atgames at Chicago, and then we're going to talk, we got Carl's O's Game of the Week coming up, and we have Arcade Wars. So, hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Let's get Papa Brad on here and let's get this thing rolling.
Hey, what's happening, man? Hey, what's happening? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Christmas, man. That 4KP is looking nice.
Halloween.
That's going to be a nice Christmas present. Things looking good.
Yeah, we might get it before Christmas. Never know.
Oh, I hope so. Hope so.
Let's see. Yeah, it is looking awesome, I think.
I'm trying to be nice, not naughty, so I got a Santa's good list,
Got my pumpkin over here.
I see that. I see that, man. There's some nice pumpkins in that intro.
Yes, there was. Some nice ones on there.
I mean, what can get you in the Halloween spirit more than Elvira? Very cool.
Very cool. Yeah, especially bumping those things.
I know. We got some cool people in the chat.
Who's in the chat, Papa Brad?
Dude, T. McCloskey, you left the thumbnail on private to the last minute.
I know.
I didn't even know there was going to be a show. I was like, was the show still going on?
I know, man. I freaking was running late today, man. I was freaking hectic. I turned my computer off accidentally because I unplugged it from the wall. Awesome. It wasn't going good at all. So it was like last minute panic.
Well, y'all already got a super chat. Have a great show from High Scores on Tap.
Yeah, thank you, High Scores, if you're still watching. No, he's got a long drive.
He will be checking out that 4K pinball. Going to be like our man in the field, and that guy, he knows Atgames Pinball. He and him have been doing a show, posting the leaderboard scores. So I totally trust High Scores on Tap's opinion. So I can't wait to hear his opinion because he will not hold back. So good luck on his trip to the show and the expo. I'm sure he's gonna have a great time.
Have a good trip, man. That's a long drive. I think he said 9 hours, 8 or
9 hours. 9 hours.
Oh.
And his channel is not monetized at all. And he does all the stuff, the leaderboards, So, I decided to help him out, and we've been doing a show. It's been a lot of fun. And we're getting more people playing, which is what it's all about. It's all about having fun. If you're not having fun, why do it?
I know, right?
Don't you agree? I
agree. Some people take the fun out of it.
So
we said thank you for the $2 High Scores. Thank you, Papa Brad. So what else we got in there? We got High Scores.
Yep.
We got Dan Z.
Hello, Dan Z. Hello, Hank.
Hank's in here.
4KP looking good.
Hobby Hands.
What's the matter, Hobby Ants? He said he's bummed out. I can't even think.
Burned out.
I'm so burned out. Burned out. I thought I'd say burned out. Yes.
Working too much.
Think.
He's
burning the midnight hours.
St. Juan Spirits. What's up, man?
Brooklyn Menace. Cheers. Cheers to Brooklyn Menace.
Cheers. Let me get Dan Z again. We got
What's the robot voice to come back?
Which one's that? That's not the DJ one. It's the other one. We could play at the end.
Yeah, that's cool.
You could send us out with the robot one. I think it's not the DJ one. It's the other one.
Welcome to the stream, Hollywood Polo. Good to see you. Always a pleasure.
You must know what new games made Tim/Bradcade this week. Nothing made it on mine. I was not sure either. Yeah, nobody was sure. I mean, I can't believe I had that thing on private. I was thinking, why didn't anybody pop it in the comments? I'm like, oh crap, I still have it set on private. Carlo.
I know we're not professional YouTubers. This is all for fun.
Yeah, I had a hectic day today. Hectic day.
MG Evening Muppets.
Puppets.
Who's Bert and who's Ernie? I don't know. What Muppets will we be?
I don't know. My favorite while growing up was I'm thinking about Sesame Street.
I liked Animal. Animal was always cool on the drums.
Yeah, I always liked Animal too.
Animal's badass.
Sesame Street was always the Count.
I liked on the Muppet Show the talking dog. What was his name? Rolf? The talking dog that would play the piano. He was pretty cool.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2 arrives tomorrow, Hollywood Polo. Yeah. Yeah, I liked was it Beaker or Meeker?
Yeah, he is cool. He's cool, yeah.
I just got picked on. Dan Z says, Carlo, pick my Spidey 2 up tomorrow at Games. I refuse to watch videos, but hope it's not a copy OD, the first one. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be totally different at Spidey 2. But Hollywood Polos, Pop Gaming Over the Top and Time Pilot 84 made it to PAX tonight for your pushing pleasure. Over the Top. I don't think I ever played Over the Top. Time Pilot. Yeah, but Brad's a whatnot Muppet with no name. Hi, Dan. I like the 2 old men up and back. Yeah, I like the 2 old men in the back.
Yeah, they were
critics. Cool. The movie critic people.
The movie critics.
Yeah, they were pretty funny. All right, so we got through that. Got through the Neo Geo Racing game. Hello, Polo. So, what do you want to talk about first, Papa Brad?
There's one thing you got to talk about first is Atgames. I mean, that's the thing to talk about right now.
I should
There's
say,
no doubt about it.
I guess, let's see, pull my thing up here. Yeah, it's pretty much all Atgames, because this is not a long show anymore, guys, on Thursday. We're trying to keep it at an hour and a half. I know last week we went 2 hours. No, we went less than 2 hours. We went an hour and 53 minutes.
Short for an arcade talk, but that's good. That's what we're going for.
So we're gonna do some of the quick, and we'll have more stuff on Saturday on Atgames.
Yeah. This is just going to be
on there. But we can get some interdictions in here and get any pros and cons on it if you guys want to. Let's see. I was gonna start. Where the hell to go?
Well, this is
this one here. So I think it's this one here.
So what are we looking at, T? What's the first thing we're looking at?
It should be just Wagner Tech Talks. These are all Wagner Tech Talks videos, so give a shout out to Wagner Tech Talk. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and go there and hit the subscribe button for Wagner Tech Talk. This one here is they just got there yesterday, and they're setting up the Atgames Pinballs.
Noisy, turn that down a little bit.
Here's Space Invaders.
Yeah, I heard it. That's better. Maybe just a little bit of sound. Or did it pause? It paused.
Who paused it?
I didn't pause it.
I think that was it. It's just a short video.
That was it? Oh, okay. That was it. Okay. You're not kidding. That's short.
Yeah, I told you.
That's a short video.
It's kind of hanging up a little bit.
Okay, well, it stops at the end there. Okay. There they are.
That's it.
Yeah, they got more of them too. They had some more that were coming, they said. They had
Yeah,
3 more of them coming since this video.
Yeah.
So that's the
It's just
thing.
a
It's
little-
going to be right out there for the public to play. They're not hiding anything.
Nope. Yeah, see, sometimes in these videos just do not do well up on StreamYard. I swore that was a little longer. Let me.
Well, the first impression is the back box looks amazing. I mean,
Okay, so let's get out of there and try it again on this one here outside of StreamYard.
okay.
Here's Space Invaders.
Yeah, I heard it.
It's a 3, 4, it's a 5 right there.
But you talk about a primo location. When you see the some footage from the expo, Stern is right behind him with the giant Venom. The giant inflatable Venom's right behind him. That's some good placement. Good placement they got on the floor there.
So I wanted to ask people. I wanted to ask Papa Brad and people in the chat. Can you make out what this guy is? This guy's not with Atgames, obviously. He's probably over here with these people with Elvis. Can you make out the side art at all on that?
I can't.
You can't?
No.
Let's see. I do have a picture that blows up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, here. See if I. There it is. There. Can you tell what side art that is?
I don't know.
Looks like a person, like in the wind, like a bunch of stuff coming around him. You can't. It doesn't recognize any of the. Anybody in chat? Do you recognize that side art of that pinball machine? I was trying to figure that out all day, man. I can't figure out what side art that is. I thought it was like a Mary Poppins or something like that, but obviously it's not.
Huh.
So you don't recognize that side art?
I don't recognize that side art.
Yeah, I can't either.
I feel like are we analyzing this like the Kennedy assassination? Are we looking at the grassy knoll here for something?
Nah, I just was curious, man.
Was this? It looks like a guy just walking into pinball.
Nah, but I was talking about the side art down here.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's all white. It's a person.
Looks like a tiger almost. Is it a person?
Yeah,
to me it looks like a tiger jumping out.
Looks like their legs, and then their face
Okay.
up here, their body, and there's like a bunch of stuff flowing around. Nobody in the chat recognizes it. All right, I was just curious what it was because I think he belongs over here with these Elvis people. And one thing I did notice in this video too.
It looks pretty good to me. I mean, it's pretty impressive. So
you got a
first impression.
This is Foo Fighters over here, right?
Yeah, Stern's right behind him, so they're gonna have all the Stern tables right behind him.
Yeah, I never noticed that the Atgames Pinball the look of it, especially now with the back box. It looks a lot like Stern's setup now with the look, how it slants down, how Stern slants down like Atgames does.
Yeah,
there's a good picture there. So you see the slant on the top.
Yeah, it does. It looks more like a real pinball for sure than the original one.
And this back box back here on Foo Fighters looks a lot like the new back box on the Atgames. So I wonder if they took the style of Stern for their new look, because it sure looks like awful lot like this Foo Fighters back there.
It does kind of look like that Foo Fighters. I never noticed that.
Even the slant of the cabinet itself. And
the dimensions of the tilt of the angles and everything.
Yeah. And now with
that's a good thing, though, isn't it? Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what everyone asked for. They said make it look more like a real pinball.
That's what I was trying to get at, because it looks awful lot like a Stern pinball now.
Yeah.
With the black box and then the slant on the cabinet.
I like the lit up coin door. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I like the
coin door is a little bit to the side. It's not exactly centered.
Yeah, and everybody's been criticizing that all day. It's all because
that's what I heard. That's what I heard a lot from people. Like the plaque is too big, and but
But there is one in a video. I don't know if I took a picture of it or not, but to me, it looks like it's more centered than these other ones.
Yeah.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
But we saw that, so I just wanted to point out that it really looks a lot like a Stern Pinball now, with the back box all,
Yeah. Yeah. You
stuff
got some more footage?
Yeah.
See what else we got.
Back box screen looks amazing. That's right, Brooklyn. They got the ALU screen on there for the back box. Yeah, Leo says it looks good. Wagner has.
Yeah, I think even if the coin door was off center a little bit, I don't think it would bother me personally too much. I mean, if that's the worst nitpick you can make is that the coin door's a little off center. I mean, that's really a minor thing.
Yeah, Hank, there is a lot of nice upgrades on this one. You know, people are like, "Oh, it's so expensive," but if you got a pre-order like we did, like me and Papa Brad did, it was only $300 more than the HD. And then if you go to buy stuff arcades, their back box costs what, $350? So boom, right there, there's your $300.
Right there's your price difference right there.
And that's just back box. Not counting the DMD or the speakers or the solenoids, the bigger back box monitor.
It's interesting that all the plaques at the show are numbered number 1.
Yeah, November 11th.
Every one is numbered number 1. That's pretty cool.
What's up, Dark? I wish I'd get number 1.
Yeah.
Hey,
well, Wagner will probably roll out with one of those, I would imagine.
He already said in his one video I'm going to play.
Yeah, so he'll probably get one of those. He might get one of those number 1 name those placards or whatever. That's pretty cool.
Well, I think he said he's taking one of these demos home. They're going to allow him to take a demo home with him.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Addams Family looked really amazing.
MG has a good comment. He said the back box screen looks better than the entire arcade one-up playfield on their pinball. I won't disagree with that. That is 100% true. I owned a arcade one-up pinball, and the Atgames, the original ALP, was a massive upgrade over the arcade one-up. There's no comparison. It was just like night and day how much better it was.
MG says coin door gate. Coin door gate.
It's talking about you can drop a coin in the coin door and it actually will let the coin run through it. It doesn't do credits, but it is kind of cool that it's a functioning, like it actually
functioning.
a somewhat functioning. Doesn't have the switch to register the coins, but it's still pretty cool.
Dark, I didn't pay attention. Dark asked, did the person whose name was picked to win Wagner's 4K pinball claim it in time? I'm not sure. I haven't followed up on that. That's a good question. So are these any real tables with the coin door off to one side?
Yeah. Yes. Saiyan Spirit says because everyone has to find something wrong with it. Yeah. Well, there is a trend on YouTube where like everyone wants to look for room for improvement on everything they look at. Because no one wants to be called a shill. Do you want to be called a shill, T. McCloskey?
No.
If you say it's good and you like it and you're happy with it, you'll get labeled a shill instantly. So that's one of the reasons why YouTubers are always so critical. But I don't care. To me, it's a hobby. I'll tell you what, my first impressions were, it blew me away. When I saw that back box in motion, the new play field, and then I saw the short of the Addams Family actual gameplay from Wagner. That's it, man. I'm sold. It looks nice. I could not be more stoked and excited to have this in my hands.
What's up, Richard? Coin box isn't a big deal, and I'm not even a shill at games. What's up, Jason? Good evening, folks. I like the addition plate is actually metal, riveted on, and not a chrome sticker. Yeah, that's a good one too, Hank. Yeah. I know you could put it up by I know Stern puts their plaques up by their just above their speakers. But I don't mind where it's at on if people had a problem with the plaque, they could make it a little bit smaller and then the coin door would be centered.
Yeah.
And they might do that. I mean, they
said that Hank is saying that the addition plate is actually metal and it's riveted on. It's not just a chrome sticker. It's not like a cheap sticker. It's actually it's a piece of metal.
Yep. It's riveted on. Yeah. But if it's a big deal, they could always make that plaque just a little bit smaller and then the coin door would be.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sure they've heard it from everyone, but I shared that with the Atgames Insider group that I'm part of. And, I'm just waiting to get kicked, honestly, because every time I tell them, last time I told them Jason's comment about all the improvements to the menu system, you know. So I mean, hopefully they listen though. But it was definitely heard.
It was definitely
heard. You can't get higher than that. I mean, I know that it was heard from the very top.
Yeah, Papa Brad did get a response, Jason M from Atgames about that, and they said
So
they said it's a preference, right? It's you could change it in the settings. So, and Papa Brad did get a response, so they're aware of that one. So it sounds like it's a setting issue. So I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, it's not like you really got to put coins in it either, you know.
Oh,
it's not like actually a coin op. I mean, this is not something you're putting in a bar or a arcade. This is for home use, you know. So I mean, it's fine for me.
Well, I think it's cool that they went ahead and did something a little unique where the quarter actually goes in and it comes back out. I mean,
I know that's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. They didn't even have to do that. They could have just had it light up and have it be a flat piece of plastic. So I thought it was kind of cool that they did that.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. I said something to Atgames.
Brooklyn Menace has a good kind. He said most people are just being nitpicky and won't even play it. It'll be just a background in their videos. Yeah, well, you can see my name on the leaderboards. I play. I love. I mean, I buy this stuff to play it. You know.
Yeah, we'll see, Jason, if they do it correctly or not. We'll see. And it's new. It's a new interface for them too. At least they went to a new interface. Looks more like Stern interface. I know Pop Brad liked the old interface, but they did. You know, they heard people and they redid the interface. So I mean, they do listen. So
yeah.
If they don't get it on first try, maybe they'll fix it on the second. So
yeah. And the thing is, you can always do VPX and do your own thing. If you're not happy with it, you can always do the VPX route and do it however you want. You know.
Yep. We'll see. Like I said, I did find one that looked like the corn door was more in the center, and it had the plaque on it.
Yeah.
See, I'm not freaking trusting these damn videos in StreamYards now. But I think this is the big one here. That next one I'm going to show is the one that Wagner did earlier this morning. It's the longer one. This one should be Wagner Tech Talk, Wagner Zen Studios Addams Family Cabinet Gameplay. So if it doesn't work, I'll just...
The following presentation is available in 4K.
Wow.
Here is one of the flyers that is on display at the show.
Ooh, pause right there.
Confirming some Williams
titles. What's up, Bride of Pinbot? Bride of Pinbot.
Right there.
Bride of Pinbot. In the Atgames art. That's a good one.
Yeah. What's this mummy over here? Do you recognize that one?
Go to the next thing. It tells you the names of some of them.
The show. Basically
that one's
confirming
Nor, huh?
some
the black and white
titles and more tables and packs that will be announced.
Let's pause it here. There's some more little Easter eggs here. I see Circus Voltaire. I see Ted and Red's Roadshow, and I see Funhouse. Those are all killer tables on Zen. Those are all great real pinball tables.
That first one's Elders something?
Mm-hmm.
Elder Scrolls?
Oh, Jason. Look, man, Jason's got all the knowledge. He's given us the whole list. Wrath of the Elder Gods, The Party Zone, The Getaway, High Speed 2, Circus Voltaire, Red and Ted's Roadshow, Funhouse, Secrets and Shadows, Bride of Pinbot, and Safecracker.
There you go.
That man, he's got the whole list. Thank you, Jason. Man, he is on it.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
But like out of that list, there's so many of those that, you know, I'm just like so excited to play. I mean, they're fantastic pinball tables.
Jason's
Circus Voltaire is one of my favorites of all time.
Jason's like, there you go. I listed them all today after hunting through the little icons and images all day. Full list.
MG's calling him out. He said, that's a bad cut and paste. Hey, he still knew where to find the information. Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Bad cut and paste.
But I knew right away. I mean, from what I know about pinball, I know that there's a lot of great tables. Just in those images they had shown right there, there's just a ton of fantastic pinball tables.
Thinking they could get all those Addams Family machines there for the show. There might actually be a chance of some of the earliest orders getting fulfilled by Christmas.
Oh yeah, there's more than a chance. I mean, they are in full tilt, full on production. I mean, it is on right now. They've got Atgames got every man on deck working on this project for them.
Yeah.
As far as having a smooth rollout of the ALP 4K.
Plus Zen people too, working on NERC tables.
But Zen's had some setbacks from what I heard reading the arcade news. Apparently they had some layoffs.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, somebody was talking about it yesterday. They had some layoffs.
I bet though it's a lot like once they've got the emulation working really well, I would imagine it's not too insane to import each table once the emulation's working good. I know it's that way with arcade stuff. Like with MAME, once you got MAME and it's running really smooth, a lot of stuff works.
Yeah. Let's see, it's rolled on.
Available. Here we see 5 of the ALP 4KP standard edition machines,
right in front of Stern,
on and assembled.
Yeah. You couldn't have picked a better spot to be at in a Pinball Expo, right in front of Stern.
So see, this is the one that looks more centered to me. I actually even measured this with measuring tape, and it's pretty close to being centered. See how it looks more centered on that? It looks
to the left of me.
So it still does. See, it doesn't look.
Look where the start and the play button is.
Yeah, right here and then right here.
I don't know, but you got a plunger there. I mean, I don't know what's going on inside of there, but I mean, can they even move it over? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they can move it over.
That placard would have to be really small, and then if it's so small you can't read it, what's the point? It's kind of like
but I mean, you don't have to move it like this shot here. I mean, it doesn't look like you have to move it very much over.
Yeah,
it looks like it's like a 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch off, if that. But I don't know. It is what it is. It doesn't bother me that much. I mean, to me, it looks more centered here than on the other ones. But
great legs that was later swapped out for the.
See how it looks way off here.
Yeah.
On this
Jason said Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Star Trek, The Next Generation, and Marvel tables were already announced.
Well, I know, and I think
at least they were shown.
You can play Indiana Jones for a giveaway, I think.
Potato chips.
We'll also take a closer look at the cabinets.
Yeah, these ones look more.
There were 3 additional machines that were being delivered shortly after
why that back
segment
glass is off.
recorded. This video was taken early on in the setup process. You can see the Atgames flags and the machines from a
wow, look at that, man.
We'll take a close-up look at the
look at that back glass. That looks like a Stern.
Return shortly.
It's like a Stern black glass.
Looking at the front of the machine, you'll see the LED faux coin door. In the EVT Series Part 1, we had briefly touched on that the coin door would be lowered. In Part 5, that it would also include a builder's plate. These machines all have a born-on date of November 11th, 2023, and the same serial number as they are placeholder builder plates. Once in full production,
I want one of those placeholder plates.
Will be applied. You can also insert a coin, and it will drop down into the coin return. It doesn't actually insert any credits or start a game. Just a nice touch to the aesthetics of the overall machine.
You know what I think makes it worse? Pause it for 1 second. Can you rewind it to that image? What makes it look more off-centered is that they put the 2 buttons right above it, dead center in the machine. Like you would not even probably notice it that much, but those 2 buttons being in that exact position,
you can also insert a coin,
kind of make it more noticeable.
Down into the coin return. It doesn't actually insert any credits nor start a game. Just a nice touch to the.
Yeah, like right there.
Right there. That's what makes you notice it more. I think like if those 2 buttons were somewhere else, you probably wouldn't have noticed it as much because those are dead center. That's how I think it makes you notice it more.
Yeah, I think so too. Even if you put the coin door center, though, I still don't think those 2 would be centered to that coin door.
I'll tell you what, though, the graphics look good, man. The graphics
of the overall machine.
Yep. Oh yeah, the graphics to me look nice and clear and crisp.
Yeah, man, this is so much better than the original design, that engineering sample. This is like 1,000% improvement from the engineering sample, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
The art is so much better. It's like way better, like a huge step. Like this entire machine is a huge step forward for Atgames. Huge step.
Huge step. Yeah, if they got rid of that little fake coin or key if you made the coin door a little smaller and got rid of the the lock key fake thing.
When he goes to the side too, you can see the marquee. Is it like a clear, almost like a plexiglass looking piece? It looks like it. You could probably get some LEDs to put in front of it to light it up too, pretty easily. I'm sure there's gonna be lots of mods going on. This home arcade community, we can't leave anything alone. How many minutes do you think it'll be before people are modding this thing?
Oh yeah, and it's not made out of cardboard like people thought. It's actually made out of wood in the back, and it almost looks like you might be able to put some LEDs between. I don't know, really.
It looks like there was a layer of like glass or something.
As you can see here, the lights overhead are reflecting
or like
onto
plexiglass
the topper,
or plastic.
which has a very nice
Watch when he goes to the side. When he does the side view right up here.
Looking
Pause right there.
Yeah, see, you can see the
what I'm
wood.
saying? It almost looks like there's a. I wonder if there's something you could do to light that.
You could probably light it from underneath.
You could light it from underneath with just some LEDs.
Shoot up
pretty easily.
At the back,
you could
of
even
the
color them. You could get ones that change colors where you could theme it.
Oh yeah, you can see it here better. So see, this is all wood here.
Acrylic, possibly, yeah.
See the wood here, and then you see this.
Yeah, they got the thumb screws. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See the clear?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you could do something to light up that clear, like put some LEDs shooting into it? I don't know if that'll work or not.
I don't know, but the clear looks to be about as thick as the wood too, so that's pretty cool. So this thing's more heavy duty than people.
It looks like more than a sticker. Like when you look at it from the side, the way they're showing it right there, it looks like there's a little bit more going on than just a sticker.
Yeah, it's not a sticker, and this is look how thick this wood is back here. I mean, look how thick that wood is right there. For these
it weighs a lot. It's pretty heavy. I mean, this is heavier than the original machine, which is pretty damn heavy. I'll be honest.
This topper's got to be weighed a little bit too, like 5 pounds or so. I mean, looks like there might be a little bracket there. It might be an L-shaped bracket going down. So yeah, it's more. This topper is better than people thought.
MG thinks she could Dremel a light channel. Yeah, people are going to definitely mod this. Yeah. This is going to get modded 100%. I mean, I give it minutes. Like as soon as the community gets their hands on these are going to get modded.
See, if it's acrylic on wood, then you could probably put some LEDs on the bottom somewhere.
Make a channel or something. Shoot them straight up. Yeah, maybe.
I think so. Yeah, you could Dremel a light channel. Yeah. I mean, who thought they would give a topper made this well, man? I mean, that's we were just hoping they would change the art, and now we got the art and the topper and one of the best pinball machines of all time. I mean, Addams Family they say it's the best-selling pinball of all time. So I mean, that's what they say, yeah.
And I've been playing it on Zen. I mean, it's got a lot. There's a lot to it. It's a deep table. It's not a table like that has a very simple rule set. It's a very deep table. And one of my friends who's really into playing pinball at real tournaments, Punk Rock Dave, he always talks about how he loves playing in real world. The Addams Family is one of his favorites. Once you learn the rule set, there's different strategies you can use to do well in the game. So it is a strategy-based pinball. There are strategies which help you score better, which is cool. That'll mean that the leaderboards and stuff, we're going to see a lot of competition on this table.
Yeah. Goofy foot LED light strip under the bottom edge of the acrylic. That's what I said, goofy foot. Yep. I think it'll shine right through the acrylic. But yeah, I mean, I was shocked when I saw this picture. I'm like, damn, that's not made out of cardboard, man. That thing is a lot sturdier and heavy duty than we thought. MG says he knows Punk Dave.
You can see the switch back there. We can turn on the marquee in the front.
Yeah, right there.
And mine will live in the off position, but that's just me. But at least they gave us that option. The original one, it was on. You had no option unless you wanted to go in there and monkey around or disconnect it. Yeah, but I like they're giving us options. Options are good. Give us options.
You got high, low, and off. So
yeah, options are good.
Options are good.
Maybe low won't bother me, but off will probably be
on
where
the side of the back box displays the Zen Studios logo and the window view.
The polar
side
bear
art on the left shows Lurch, some additional characters.
Where's Uncle Fester?
The Addams Family
Where's
logo
Uncle Fester?
with themes.
Where's Uncle Fester on the side art?
And on the opposite side of the cabinet, we have Gomez and
He's
more.
in the window on the back glass.
Along with the
He's on the table in the middle.
Logo.
Yep.
At the top left is the switch for turning the marquee off, medium, or high, as well as a silver handle to make it easier to remove the panel on the back box, which is something added since the EVT videos. The ports at the back include HDMI 1 for the playfield, HDMI N2 for the back glass, HDMI N3 for the DMD, as well as USB 1, which is a USB 2.0 port.
You know, it is good they moved all the ports away from the top of it, you know.
Port.
The original one, the ports are at the top of the pinball table.
And Vince from the Zen team. It has been great having a chance to talk with them and hope to do much more of that in the coming days. It was also great to meet several of the Atgames team members in person, including Lena, Dave, Richard, Matt, and PK.
Gameplay, here we go.
Here we're looking at the public release demo build of the Addams Family on the 4K.
This is the demo build.
It's cool.
Look at the golf club. Excellent. There are a few things.
It's crazy, huh? You saw the golf club?
Look who's here. Look who's here.
Who's here?
Cousin It.
He's not
a light. He's actually a little.
Not light. Well, this is the animated one, I think. This is one where all the stuff moves.
Yep.
You know, this is the fancy one.
Cousin It there, man. Hanging out.
Looks like they have all the extra stuff. Like, you know, I'm kind of a purist. I like a little bit some of the stuff turned off, but it looks like they just turned everything on so you could see all the effects and stuff. Like, me personally, I can't stand having ball trails on when I play virtual pinball.
I hope we can turn those off.
And oh yeah, if it's Zen usually gives you all the options. And I'm kind of hit and miss. Like on certain tables, I like the new like the animated stuff. Like Creature from the Black Lagoon. I love it when the creature's all animated. On other tables, I just want it to feel like the original pinball, but I like to give you the options in the setup. Zen does. So it's going to be cool.
San Juan Spirits says, are there any changes in interface? Yes, they totally redid the interface. You can still do the old interface if you want to, but they completely redid the interface.
The interface is brand new. It's more like Pinup Popper. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm sorry. It's an original Atgames interface that is a lot like a popular interface in custom builds. I'll say it like that.
There you go. It looks. I think it looks really good.
I think it looks better than just the icons. I mean, I was happy with just the icons, but I mean, I think the new interface, like when they were flipping through the tables, it looked really nice.
Okay, so it is an option on FX and FX3 to turn off the ball trail. So if that's an option on FX, then it's going to be an option here.
Yeah, because they're doing the tables.
Yeah, because I hate the trail.
And the numbers, too. I don't like the numbers.
MG, my wife always moaning about my ball trails. Oh, boy. Hank, yes, it's a new
But maybe it's good. Like a friend of mine said that if you really want to learn to play pinball, you leave the numbers on it first so you know what everything scores. But it's just very distracting to me. But I can understand, like if you want to learn how to play the table, you get a lot of points. You're getting to see all your points.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
They appear. Yeah. And then when you know the table, you can turn it off. That's what a friend of mine told me to do. I was trying to get better at playing pinball. But I don't know. I mean, it's cool. Yeah. I mean, just give us the options. The electric chair looks pretty good. I mean, remember that's a 3-dimensional plastic piece. The electric chair looks better than I thought it was going to look. Yeah, see the electric chair? It does look pretty 3D.
And the electric chair actually has electricity coming around it too when you hit it.
Cool.
I don't think we saw that yet.
Note, and that is that the Zen team is working.
See the clouds? Look at the clouds by the pop pumpers.
There is a little bit of latency improvements to be made, and tighter integration to the SSF kit also needed. Let's take a listen to some of the gameplay.
You're not going to be able to hear it at a pinball event. Look at the electricity on the electric chair. Yeah. See all the points.
Yes. Who's playing this? Who's playing this?
Who's playing this? The gutter ball.
I'm doing good.
Straight down the middle. That's neat. Look, see, things holding it's holding the pinball, and you're doing like golf. For launching the ball, that's kind of cool.
You can barely hear the seal notes.
Looks pretty smooth. I don't see a lot of stuttering. How about you?
Yeah.
Looks pretty smooth to me. I mean, they got everything turned. They got all the effects turned on. That's with everything on.
Listen closely to just how loud
it's only going to get better if you turn off some of the effects. You're not going to be able to hear anything when you go to a show. That's going to make it
nearly impossible to demonstrate the SSF kit while here. The room is just far too loud to allow a detailed demonstration. However, I can hear and feel the audio coming from all areas of the table and the base shaker, but it makes it impossible to demonstrate on camera. I do have some good news though. Atgames will be sending one of these machines to me after the show is over. We'll be able to perform a better demonstration of the SSF kit at that time, so stay tuned to the channel for that. And there is actually much more to talk about also. The lack of internet access at the show makes it impossible for me to post updates as frequently as I had hoped, but I'll do the best I can.
Pause it
and
here.
Hope you enjoyed this look so far.
Pause it right here so we get to see the interface. Yeah. I see what Jason's saying. Like take that image on the back glass and put it in the DMD area.
It is over here on Dinosaur Dynasty. Look.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Maybe they're playing the game though. They're playing the game in that picture, and they're going through the select menu on the left.
Yeah.
So when you play the game, they're all going to go into the DMD area. I'm talking about when you're running through the menu system.
Yeah, it needs to be gone. Hopefully they'll fix that. I mean, there's no reason to be up there.
Carlo, why is the video janky, sucker? Because you know the way we do. This is StreamYards. This is not the best of quality.
Yeah, that's why I hate.
Watch it on Wagner's channel if you want. It'll be better because we're streaming it. We lose a little bit of fidelity.
It works better when I play away from my computer.
Yeah. You have to upload it to be in full 4K.
Preview and the game should blend seamlessly. See, and they said something about that being in the settings too. So we'll see.
Yeah, there's still time. They could do that in software though.
Yeah, at any time.
That could be a software tweak. What I haven't seen much of either with the back glass, not to be critical, but I would like to see like the bulb emulation, like in a real pinball, they have bulbs in there, and things kind of flash and change as you're playing a little bit. It'd be cool to see some just a little bit of video of that. But our guy in the field, he's going to check all that out for us. We're going to get the skinny.
Yep.
When he gets there, he's going to be going deep into a deep dive, man. He's going to get into it. We gave him a whole punch list of things to check out. Yep.
I told him, man, if he's got to crawl underneath to see the SS kit, crawl underneath there.
Yeah. He's bringing a little mini screwdriver. So if a couple of your plates go missing, it wasn't our guy. A couple of those limited edition plates go missing, it wasn't our guy. That looks good to me. Like, look at Dinosaur Dynasty. That looks good.
Let me know by clicking the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed,
it's funny. Some of them are doing it, some of them aren't. When they scroll through, like Darius, this looks correct.
Yeah.
But Bubble Bobble doesn't. You notice that? Maybe they haven't gotten to every table yet to redo them.
I noticed that in the other video you did.
Already subscribed and want to see more content like this?
Darius is up here though. Score.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it uses like an electrical mechanical scoring almost. Okay, I got you.
Consider doing so. And
they all have the instructions.
I look forward to talking with you again.
They're going to fix
very
that.
soon.
Yeah.
They did say something about settings. You can could be the instructions or something else.
Yeah. I'm sure these were just like they're probably in enough of a rush just to get them built and have them on the floor. I mean, they basically have to build it and get it on the floor that day. Look how many they had to build. I mean, that's insane, huh? You saw how many there were?
9, I do believe.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot to. I mean, that's a lot of pinballs to build.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot.
Yeah, he's right about the sound. Like when I do my convention tours anymore, it's like I like to just do overdub because it's so noisy that when you watch the video, it's like all white noise almost. Because it's blaring loud when you go to one of these conventions. you have all those arcades and pinballs on, all making noise, you know.
Then you got people talking.
You got people talking. By the time you get all that, it's like when you watch the video, to me, it's a little distracting. But you know,
yeah, it definitely can be. And I think this one, my last one here, is just a little gameplay of Addams Family.
Just the Addams Family, the short. Yeah, this one's good. You can really get to see.
There were a couple questions I want to go ahead and answer here. First off, does the playfield look like 4K? And yes, it does. Looks very good.
Looks sharp.
Here's a close-up.
The electric chair looks great.
Good. Everything looks good. And the other question was, does the DMD take up the full width of the DMD display? And it does. It looks good. And here's a close-up of the back glass. Just in a little better.
Where's Uncle Fester?
Right there.
Hiding up there in the window.
Yeah, see how this
playfield with a light bulb in his mouth.
Oh, there's this. I never noticed there's a sun in that window there. Why is there a sun in there? Looking inside, not outside.
Dude, it's Addams Family, you know. They're kooky and they're spooky. They're all together ooky, you know. I don't know.
Well, that's not spooky. That's just the sunshine smiling.
I know.
See how that
they must have had a hippie working on this table. Some hippie was designing that back glass. They snuck that in as an Easter egg.
Yeah, because I never noticed that before. So let's try to watch it again on my. Oh shit! Which one's which? Okay, this is.
Questions I want to go ahead and answer here. First off, does
I'll rewind it.
playfield look like 4K? And yes,
It's not playing on the screen.
There were a couple questions I want to go ahead and answer here.
He's got to play it on. There you go. You got to show it. Okay.
There were a couple questions
Oh, I know. I got to show it. Trying to figure out which one was which.
Oh yeah.
Look like 4K? And yes, it
That
does.
staircase.
Very good. Here's a close-up.
Greed.
Rails look good. Everything looks good. And the other question was, does the DMD take up the full width of the DMD display? And it does. It looks good. And here's a close-up of the back glass.
I never noticed that sunshine before. Yeah, sunshine.
Never noticed either.
Never noticed that before. Here's Uncle Fester. Here he is.
There he is.
Got that damn light bulb again.
Better. So yeah, hope that answered a few questions.
That's it. Now, why is the score like that? The score was kind of off-centered. See that?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's quite the fully stretched out. It's hard to say because you have to see, like, it's just showing the score there, but sometimes there's other things that appear on it when you're playing.
Yeah.
Would have been cool if you would have gotten something that really showed the DMD. It's an LCD. It's not a real DMD.
Right. Yeah, because the score is like way over here.
The little LCD screen, Hobby. Is
it a real DMD or LCD? Yeah, it's LCD, right?
Oh my goodness! Don't start off the off-centered score gate next. Overall, I can't wait to check it out. It looks pretty good to me overall.
But once again, this could be changed.
Could be stretched. Yeah. But we don't know because we're not seeing. You have to see the other images that play on it, you know?
Right.
That could be how the real one is.
Hope that answered a few questions.
The ball and free play or whatever, it looks centered though. You can see it even here.
Yeah, it does look centered. So maybe we're not seeing because there are different things that come up when you're playing the game.
Yeah,
that might just be the way they have the actual score when you're playing the game.
And so it can go to billions of numbers. And I thought about that.
Yeah, I agree with Jason 100% on this. Like, I'm a huge pinball nerd, and when you go to on location to play real pinballs, they have a color DMD code for a lot of the tables. Instead of just having them be the solid orange, they show the DMDs in color, and that's a really great upgrade on pinball. And you know, I hate to say it, but like it's almost when they first did it, it was like really impressive, but now it's like almost commonplace. I mean, I see so many people have modded their pinballs with a color DMD anymore,
Yeah.
Especially when you go to these shows, because these shows are kind of like hot rod shows. You'll never play pinballs as good as what you play at a pinball expo, because a lot of people bring their collector machines. You're playing stuff that people that love the game. They kind of soup these pinballs up. They hot rod them up. You get the color DMDs. I mean, when you want to play really good pinballs, you go to one of these events, as opposed to like if I go to a barcade, especially, sometimes those pinball machines they get so much play, it's just, they don't get the kind of attention they get when you're playing collectors of pinballs. Look at this, man. I see a Star Wars t-shirt. I see Indiana Jones. Score of the day.
Indiana Jones. So one of those machines has to have Indiana Jones running on it, right? Because you're doing a score in a day.
Seems like something's going on there.
Yep. And then I think you could win a t-shirt or a hat or both, whatever. So one of these machines has Indiana Jones running on it. So I say Indiana Jones is becoming too, right? As one of those 40 plus. Because why would they have score of the day? Indiana Jones.
I don't know.
Right by their pinball, so you got 1 through 4. So it tells me there's Indiana Jones run on one.
I don't know. But look,
look at this lady.
We get totally excited. See the grassy knoll. What's that lady doing with the red shirt on?
She's looking at us.
What's she doing? She's looking at the Atgames. She's saying, "Man, I don't want to play this real pinball. Look at those Atgames over there. What's going on over there?"
She's like, "What's going on? Why are they filming? Why are they filming over there, not here?"
Yeah. What's up with that?
She's supposed to be busy talking to this lady right here. She's not paying attention to what this lady's doing. She's paying attention to the camera guy.
She's watching there's some action going on at the Atgames booth. What can I say?
And this lady here's like, "Yo, why don't you paying attention to me? I'm telling you stuff over here.
Come on. I'm playing a Stern. What's going on?
You're worried about this Atgames over here.
Look at Wednesday and Pugsley. That's pretty cool. Zoom in on that. That's awesome. You're catching some electricity.
There's some electricity on there. It gets pixelated as you go, but
Jason says, "Is that an 8-inch DMD, or are you just glad to see me?"
Yeah. No, it's actually a 15-inch. Yeah. You guys didn't know it's 15-inch DMD.
Yeah. Actually, the graphics really I like. I mean, I just can't get over the art. Looks really nice on this table, and the sizing. Like if you look at the body of it, it looks more like a pinball now. Before it kind of had a toyish look.
Yeah.
But this new design definitely looks more like, I mean, we're not going to say it's a real pinball, but it's more in the ballpark of what a real pinball looks like.
Well, like I said, it looks a lot like the Stern behind me.
Looks so, yeah. When you look at the Stern, it's not really that different. Dude, I can't wait to put that control panel on though. Man, that'll be the first. I don't even play it before I do that. I do like having the control panel on the top with the joystick.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have any of them. I wonder if they're going to have a control panel on there eventually during the show.
I mean, you got to figure how much setup there is. There's got to be quite a bit of setup to set up this whole booth. They have to do it like in a day? Like they only have a few hours to pull it all off.
Well, I think yesterday was all day. Yesterday was setup day, and it didn't start today.
It's a lot. I think it looks great, and really, I mean, they got a prime location. I mean, when you have the Stern Venom, the giant Venom behind you, I mean, they're really not showing the pictures, but I saw some video of it. Like when you stand in the Atgames booth, it looks like the Stern's right behind you.
Yep. Looks
pretty amazing. I mean, it's good placement. So.
Yep. Yeah, you can see some Sterns in this video here back there. Foo Fighters. This is a good picture because you really get a good shot at the side art of the Atgames. The graphics.
Oh, Jason's giving me some advice. He's saying test the machine first, but soon after change out the control panel. It's abysmal. Yeah, I agree. Like once you put that joystick mug on there, that better control panel, you're never going to go back. But you know what the mistake I won't make this time? This time I won't throw away the original.
Don't throw away.
I won't throw away the original. Last time I threw away the original. That was a huge mistake. Steps Gaming says she could drive 3 hours and be there. Steps, why aren't you going? Dude, I would love to see Steps Gaming cover this expo. I'm sure it's going to be Chicago is supposed to be one of the best events for pinball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's one of the best. 39 years, I do believe.
Yeah, I saw the Kerry video. And you could see where Atgames was in relation to Stern. It's great placement for an booth.
Yeah, could have impressed the Stern folks today with a few simple changes.
Yeah.
Still looks good.
Yeah, but let's be honest. There are people that go to pinball events. They will never play virtual pinball. I mean, there are people that are purists also, but I would have never gotten into virtual pinball. But I went to one of these events, and the people I played with, they were good players, and they all said like that's play virtual pinball to get better because you can learn the rules, you can learn the basic flow of each table, and that will help you in the real world.
Oh, I bet,
because you can't own every pinball that they're gonna have, But you can, and there's free software. VPX is incredible too. If you really want to get into pinball deep, VPX is probably one of the best.
Well, the thing too is you start off
so well emulated.
If you don't know what table you want to buy, say, hey, I really want to buy a table, and you don't know. I mean, Vin Pen is the way to go, because then you can figure out which one you like the best, and then go buy the real one.
Play them all. E. Leo, T. McCloskey, are you wearing Pugsley's T-shirt?
No, I didn't think of that.
You're Pugsley.
Oh no, I'm Pugsley for Halloween.
It's okay. I think I'm Wednesday Addams, so I think you're doing good.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And the VPX allows you to customize a lot.
He's got my shirt on.
Look, it's your shirt. Did you pick? It's the same color and everything.
I know.
Dude, that is funny.
That is funny. That is not why I picked this shirt.
It wasn't planned either. Look at that. Dude.
I didn't even notice that.
Where'd you find Pugsley's shirt?
I know, I had it for years. I didn't even think of that until he said that. That's a good one, Leo.
Yeah.
Do you know that? If you give me $100K to buy real machines, I would never get rid of one VIN to play so much history.
Yeah, VPen is great. I mean, my friends that do VPX tell me all the time, like, this is where it's at. Like, if you really want to get deep into pinball, I mean, this is a great place to go. You go to VPX. I think Atgames is easy mode for that. I think they're going to have some stuff we can just buy. But VPX is really great, and I'm glad they're going to offer both routes. That's important.
Yeah, even if I did get a real pinball one day, I would never get rid of the VPin, because you could play so many different tables with the.
Oh, thank you, MG says we're both Pugsley in your own way. Well, MG, first I'm a nameless Muppet.
And then
now I don't even get to be Wednesday Addams. I have to be Pugsley.
You're Pugsley.
I mean, I should have braided my hair for this stream.
Yeah. Jason says play it as is, and when your PC starts to age a little bit,
put it under your pinball machine and play some VPX.
Yeah, that's true.
Once you configure it and play it, you will not want to go back. And that's, like I said, my friend that's super into pinball, Punk Rock Dave, he plays in pinball tournaments, and he is like, he's in a league. He's in a league. Like, if people go bowling, he's in a pinball league. And he swears that the VPX, like with the Atgames, is just the bee's knees. He says, once you do this, you'll never want to do anything else. It's that good. But I think it's cool. I like the options, and I've seen some amazing stuff that people have done in the community. Just amazing.
Remember, don't throw away your old PC. Use it for your virtual pinball.
Repurpose it. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, single board computer tables will never play as good as their PC counterparts, and that's true. I mean, you have a high-end video card, it's gonna have no problem playing some of these games.
And I think John Wagner said too, tomorrow they're going to show more gameplay of Addams Family.
I got confirmation from Atgames that there's going to be Addams Family Pinball gameplay tomorrow shown.
We'll see more than
we will see. I have heard word that it's coming.
Well, we got to see a little bit today. We got
see a little bit.
Sneak
I think
peek.
they're going to show more. I mean,
yeah.
Here's the thing. I mean, they're not doing the back alley. We're going to rent a motel and have YouTubers come to our motel and play this that we know we've bought and sold. They're putting these things out in the public. You got to respect that. First, they sent it to John Wagner, and he gave us a total look through the entire machine, where he basically showed you exactly what you're going to get, which was very transparent.
Yep.
Now they're actually putting them out in public where any old Joe can walk up to them, and we're going to get we're going to get lots of
they get to play it before us,
feedback. I know. They're going to get to play it before. That's fine, though. I want them to play it. Give them some feedback. Tell them what they can improve. Also say what they did right, And for me, the artwork is one of the things they did right. It looks good. I mean, that's probably the one. I hate to say it, I think this might be the best Atgames product as far as looks.
Oh yeah.
As far as just like, if I'm talking about how does it look straight up when you build it, because these are stock. I mean, you got to remember, this is a stock. This is just what you can get out the box. They roll these out of the box and put them together. They pull them out of the box and put them together live.
Everybody in chat, what would you give this? 1 out of 10. What would you give the look? Not the gameplay, just the look of the cabinet. I would give it a 10 because this is their best one yet.
I'd say this is the best looking. This is the best looking Atgames product I've ever seen. I mean, by far. I mean, for a home arcade product, this looks really good. I mean, really good.
Every arcade company out there has room for improvement. So
that is true. That is true. And Steps is really good with graphic arts too, so I do respect her opinion. She has very good sense when it comes to graphic arts.
It's funny, people talk about the coin door on this pinball. I went back and measured all my arcade 1-up coin doors back there. None of them were centered. And y'all know about my Star Wars with that black.
None of them are centered.
And then, Star Wars has that black.
Dude, they have the art. The art's wrong on the Star Wars. The art's all jacked up.
Well, the coin door is in the wrong spot, man.
Coin door is in the wrong spot. I know.
Don't get me started with that damn Star Wars coin door.
It's like someone was sleeping. Someone was sleeping.
And then in the box, it's correct. The box was correct.
The box shows the correct image the way it should have came out.
Let's see.
Hey, what's up? We got Video Vegas just popped in. Just wanted to drop by before bedtime. What's happening, Video Game Vegas?
What's up, Vegas?
That's the bad guy, Mike Worley. Welcome to stream. Dark Revelations.
So we got some answers with my 1 out of 10 for this the looks of the artwork. So Dark Rome says he'd give it 11. Ian Leo gives it a 10. Carl O gives it 8.5.
Yeah.
MG gives it 11. Or no, 9. Brad gives it a 9.
But if it had an iArcade sticker, 11. MG is critical for the Papa Brad.
Yeah, Sep says 8 out of 10. Hey, I'll take 8 out of 10 any day. Center the door, then it gets a 10. Yeah. Hank, 8.5 from here. So people are agreeing. Tony C, 8.987.
That's not bad. It's not bad. A 8.987. It's not bad.
Video Game Vegas, so excited for Atgames Addams Family Pinball. It looks a 10 for me. Nice. Hey, what's up, bad guy Mike?
MG's giving it a 7. Giving it a 7 out of 10.
MG 7. Yeah, I give it 9 out of 10. How about you?
I give it a 9. I give it a 9. Here's my rooms for improvement with the graphics and art. Get rid of the marquee. 1.
Yeah.
Center the coin door. 2.
That's really probably it.
That's about it. I mean, like the graphics I like. I mean, I really like the graphics. It does look really good. Maybe if they would have lit the haunted house on top, the Addams Family mansion, if they could just put some LEDs under it so it lights up, that would have been cool too. But
yeah, we're lucky we got a topper. And
I wasn't expecting a topper. When I saw it came with a topper, I mean, I wasn't even expecting to see a topper on it.
And I was expecting being like everybody else, there's going to be like a piece of little cardboard or really thin wood. It looks pretty sturdy up there. I mean, that's a quality topper. Yeah, it would be awesome to get lights on it, but I mean, I'm surprised how thick that thing is.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty solid. I mean, it's pretty solid.
But I think we could easily light up that.
If
you want to keep that one. There are other toppers out there you could probably get. I imagine, like you said before, people are going to make toppers for it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's going to be so much. I mean, once this thing comes out, the mod community is going to go crazy with this.
But if I could light up that topper there, I might just keep it.
Yeah.
Especially if you get different colored LEDs on there so you could change the colors and stuff. That looked really cool. MG said it's 11 for me. I don't care to change anything. I wish it came fully assembled and delivered to my basement, but that's okay. I hear you. But I don't think there's a whole lot of assembly to it.
Well, MG PK is going to personally deliver yours to your basement and set it up for you.
Card O says for $1,200, it's home run. That's right, $1,100 plus shipping.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree. It's a home run.
People that do custom virtual pinball, I mean, they say this is dirt cheap for what it has in it. So, I mean, we'll see how it's implemented, you know?
I mean, it's upgraded board. You got solenoids. You got a bigger screen. You got a DMD. You got bigger speakers. Got the Vivs board already in there. I mean,
yeah, you got where you can put the SSF kit into it. It's all thought out. It's all kind of pre-done for you. Everything's ready to go.
Yeah, the holes are already drilled. You just
holes are drilled, so it should be an easy upgrade.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, it's a home run. And to me, it's worth $300 more than the old one because there's a lot to it. 4K. Oh, I forgot the 4K screen.
4K screen
from the old one. I mean, that's a huge upgrade. So, I mean, there's a lot of upgrades for $300. Well, if you buy it now, it's worth $400.
And don't forget the Atgames. They don't use cheap. You know that top. That's not cheap plexiglass. That's glass.
That's right. Yeah,
that's glass. It's not cheap plexiglass that looks terrible from the get go.
Yeah, and see, people forget right away.
This is glass, man.
People forget it's glass and not plexiglass.
And let me tell you, I mean, the original one was heavy. This one's going to be a beast. It's going to feel more like a real pinball than ever.
Well, it's 120 pounds, right?
120 pounds. Is that how much it weighs? It's pretty heavy.
119 something.
Yeah. That's what I like. I want something when I nudge it, it's got a little weight when you nudge it, Yeah,
that's one thing people forget about. It's a glass top on the play field. People totally forget about that. I forgot about it, actually. We're just talking about the playfield top, not the back glass. Back glass is acrylic, right?
Yeah, the back glass is the top of the we're above the 4K pinball screen, the playfield screen.
But the playfield itself is glass. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, Tony C. $100 shipping for 120 pounds is great. Yeah, I think it's 118, and I think the back box is around 20, I do believe. So yeah, it's not something. My UPS guy's gonna hate me.
Yeah, I'll have tilt and nudge. The original Atgames had that. They have a good whatever they use in there works pretty good because like when I play, I use the nudge. When I use the buttons, I actually nudge the machine, and it works. It works good. It's surprising how good it works. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, Dark will have tilt and nudge. Yes, because one of these buttons is the nudge, right, on the side.
You can use the button, or you can just push it like a real pinball.
So you can. I was going to ask that. That's one question.
Yeah, it's totally. You can nudge it. You can nudge it in the real world, and it will move the ball. 100%. So you just
do the cabinet. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and they have the lockdown bar, the part on a real pinball where they call a lockdown bar, the part where your hands sit to play. It feels good. It feels like a pinball because they did it right.
Steps, at some point they will go on sale. If somebody wants the collector's edition, they're going to sell this one. Some people will do that. So whenever the collector's edition comes out, you might see these on sale. So you might see it on sale sooner than later. But the collector's edition, some people are going to want that collector's edition. Yeah. We don't know what it is. But,
well, as soon as they come out with that creature from the Black Lagoon, I would have to have
the same here, man.
I hate to say it. So, but I think I'm safe because that one was ranked. That wasn't ranked in the top 5 or 10 even, I think. So I mean, but that's the one I want. Like that would make me sell it. I would have to. But I mean, most of the other ones, I don't think it would push me hard enough.
Like Video Game Vegas says, even at $1,500, what you're getting is a complete bargain compared to even the cheapest keys out there.
Yeah. You might, to do it, you could spend $1,000 on a computer to run VPX.
I mean, it's the cheapest VPN I've seen besides Atgames. It was like $2,500. I haven't seen one any cheaper than $2,500.
Yeah,
and that's one Carl just sent to me a couple of days ago. It was a Batman from the TV series from the '60s. It was pretty cool looking. I think that was 2,500. That was their cheapest, but the
Yeah.
most expensive one was 5,000. Yeah, V pins are not cheap, man.
Oh, absolutely not. Pull up Steps Gaming comment. It's 100% unrelated as far as me. I didn't sell my arcade one-ups to have the funds to buy the Atgames Legends 4K pinball. I sold my arcade one-ups for the reasons that are in my video. That would have happened either way. Even if Atgames wasn't coming out with this pinball, that would have happened either way. That's completely independent of this. But
it helps.
It does help. It does help.
Give you space. Give you space.
It does
too.
give me space for it. I have lots of space now to play VR and to put a brand new pinball machine.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Video Game Vegas knows Bride of Pinball is one of my favorite pinballs. I have showcased that table on my channel, Papa Brad's Gaming.
Thanks for that $2, Video Game Vegas.
Yeah, on the B Arcade video. I love Bride of Pinball. That's one of my faves, and it's going to be coming. Yeah, it's in the flyer.
You showed that on one of the videos.
Yeah.
I don't just have the picture though.
You know,
thought I did, but.
And the thing you got to remember too is like once they get one of these tables emulating well, you know, it's not going to be. I think they're not going to have that hard of a time getting them all to work. I mean, think of the way MAME works. I mean, I think it's, you know, I think it's they're on their way to have they'll have a lot. I think eventually.
Yeah, like you said, once they get the first one correctly from Zen, I think everything else is going to be pretty smooth.
Do I miss my arcade one-ups? 100%. I do not. I can play most of the games better. I can play the games better. They have better emulation on other machines that I have. So more accurate emulation. And I don't really showcase a lot, but I actually have a real arcade that I built myself before any of this home arcade stuff was popular. I made a MAME arcade.
Yep.
And, you know, so, I mean, I have lots of ways to play these games.
There goes Papa Brad.
There it goes, man. 5 minutes later. 5 minutes later.
I keep forgetting to test that. Stupid.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting to check that stupid delay thing.
I know people are excited about the new Street Fighter with the, you know, this new Street Fighter that Arcade One-Up has. But I'll say this about Street Fighter. It was the last I sold out of all my Arcade One-Ups I sold, it was the last one to get sold. How much you think a big blue with all SAMWA controls, all good controls, everything modded, a stool? How much you think I had to get rid of it? I had to sell it for $200.
Carlo, you can store it in my place.
I could get.
This one, Carlo, no. He could start. He could store his pinball over here. He has the money, but has no room. Bring it on down, sucker.
Yeah. Pinball storage. That's T. McCloskey's place.
Agree loves me the Pinbot series. Labyrinth is the greatest. The topper is amazing. I don't think I've seen the topper on Labyrinth. Yeah, it's a MG. It's a pinball. Love the movie, and my house is tiny compared to most around here. Stay legit, Papa Brad. Just soft modded the Simpsons Arcade One-Up with the 6 soft mod packs. That gives you most of the beat 'em ups that matter.
Yeah.
Squeeze it to build through. It's the same Street Fighter as last year, but again, let's chill it. Let's not.
Yeah.
How much was MVC2? Well, I know.
Look at this. Look at this. Jason fixed it. It's now. Look at it. Now it's all perfect.
Nice, Jason.
I can fix it. Thank you, Jason. These were the games that were shown. The tables that were shown.
Oops. Wrath of Elder Gods, the Party Zone, the Getaway, High Speed 2. How do you say that one? Circus Voltaire.
Oh, Circus Voltaire. Yeah, Circus Voltaire. That's a great pinball. That would be one of the ones that like I would that I love. That probably I would love to have a skin table of. That's a really cool pinball.
Red and Ted's Roadshow Funhouse. Oh, I know you love Funhouse. You want that doll on that.
Oh side. Yeah, no, the Funhouse. The fun. I'll buy the table, but yeah, I don't want that as my theme. No way. Those dolls creep me out, man. Those ventriloquist dummies.
Secrets and Shadows. Bride of Pinbot. Safe Cracker. which would be like getting into a safe, right? Tony C, are we going to talk about Princess of Pride pinball? I don't know that one. No room, bathroom, FPX, bathroom. Plus multiple Star Wars, Marvel, Indiana Jones, Star Trek. Yeah. Well, Indiana Jones, I think one of these pinballs at Chicago has Indiana Jones because they're doing some kind of contest with that.
Looks like there's some kind of contest going on, yeah.
So one of these suckers had Indiana Jones on it. Nobody showed it yet. Well, I don't know if you want to answer that. That's up to date.
Yeah.
No typos. I know, Jason. That was pretty good, man. Using pleasure. Makes it easy to view. Show us the V-pins of this sucker. V-pins of what? I mean, Big D says, I remember when Papa Brad streamed his Big Blue, and he got it.
Yeah, man.
Circus Fortura has great audio. Yeah, I don't think I ever played that one.
I don't know. It took me a long time. I'm not that fast. It took me a long time to build all those arcade one-ups.
I got good at it, man. I think it took me like 30 minutes.
Man, I don't know how you do it. It takes me forever to build one of those, all those pieces. And like, I just really like, I try to be super careful. Like I really just don't want to rush through any of that, but they all got assembled well.
Yeah. I used the power.
I'm sure people are enjoying them because I spent my time building them. I mean, I made sure everything was just right.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I always make right too. I just use my, power screwdriver, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I did them all by hand, man.
Man, it hurt my
every
hand.
Every screw, man. I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment.
Yeah,
but you're right. It's probably a lot quicker. I'm so worried about because it's that cheap wood. I was worried about stripping stuff out. I don't use any power tools when I build an arcade one up. None, because I don't want to strip out any of the bolts. I mean, screws going into that. What is it? It's like, what's that wood called? That's made out of press board.
Yeah.
It's not real plywood or anything. It's like it's you can strip it out like nothing. I mean, it like takes nothing to strip it. But
no, you put it on your lowest setting. So if it, as soon as it gets tight, it stops. It stops. So you can't strip it. Now, if you put it on the highest setting, man, you can strip that thing so damn quick.
Yeah. I remember the original pinball the assembly wasn't that bad, though. You had to just put the legs on it and then you had to put the back box on it. It was like in two pieces, basically. The trickiest part was connecting the back box to it because they used these kind of unusual cables I'd never seen before. Yeah, the new one's going to be better. They'll probably have an easier connector to connect the two pieces together. They changed it down the road.
The only one I did by hand was Pac-Man. That's the first one I did. I was like, fuck this, man. I ain't doing this ever again. My freaking hand hurt for days, man.
Yeah.
Doing all that cranking in the wood.
Hobby Hansen said if you have a good impact drill, it won't eat the wood.
Yep. You just got to adjust the settings.
Carlos says, no power tools, sucker. No power tools, sucker.
Fuck that, man. Power tools are the best. Man, I cannot find
Dark Revelations. Did anyone else hear 4K Pinball could ship as early as end November? Is that just a rumor? Did Atgames release that? Atgames, I don't think they released that, but I know they're on full production on this thing. All hands on deck. That's what I heard.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I think it'd be closer to Christmas. But
you never know. I mean.
See, I guess this is the Labyrinth pinball. It's hard to find a freaking thing for a Labyrinth. Is that the real pinball for Labyrinth? I can't tell.
That's got to be, huh?
I know that's David Bowie up
David
there.
Bowie, yeah.
I don't know if that's the real one or not. But let me know, guys. It's hard to find a freaking picture of that.
Got to check out all the announcements from the convention, though. I heard something about Elton John coming out, too, as a pinball.
Yeah, I heard that, too.
You a big Elton John fan?
I'm not.
I'm not, really. So, like, that's... I mean, I don't hate all of his music, but I'm not just a huge fan of Elton John.
When is the next skin coming? Biggie DS. I know Last time I heard, Atgames said they would announce a collector's edition at Winter Nod, and they're supposed to pre-orders are supposed to start for ALU 4K too around the Christmas Nod. So we'll see. I mean, they might change their mind, but we might get first glimpses at Winter Nod.
Yeah.
For the next pinball and for ALU 4K. Hate the back glass, Hank says. You don't like the back glass? I like the speakers, man. The speakers look pretty cool in it.
Yeah.
Jason, I agree with Jason. Take time and do it right. Get some of the GUI bugs, take care of, and looking gorgeous and released in January, February. I'm going to be against that at all. Hank says, I'll take a Prince pinball. Prince the singer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever saw one.
Prince had some good music.
Yep. They do it. Elton John stuff says they need to have his version of Pinball Wizard on the table.
I would imagine that would be a must-have on that pinball. I mean, how could they not do that? I mean, that would be you have to do that if you're doing Elton John. But Elton John was on a pinball table before, a real old one from the 70s. This would be the second Elton John pinball. That's got to be kind of rare. To have two pinballs.
If they announce Indiana Jones at Winter Nod, are you getting it? I would say that'd be a no.
For me, it would be no.
Goofy
my
foot.
Nostalgia for Addams Family is actually a little higher. I love Indiana Jones, but I don't need a pinball. I do love the Stern pinball, though, both of them. But especially the newer one with the Ark of the Covenant with the 8-ball multi-ball, where all the balls come out of the Ark of the Covenant. That machine is sick. That machine is sick. That's one of my favorite real pinballs. The machine is so complicated when it boots up. It takes it about 3 to 5 minutes. It has to count. There's so many pinballs in it. It counts where all the balls are. It's crazy. Crazy. I tell you. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's got to be one of the most advanced pinballs I've ever played.
So I did have the right pinball machine. Here's the other side. I want to see it.
Doesn't have the girl in it. Didn't Labyrinth have what's her name? Jennifer Connelly?
Dude, it's been so long since I saw the movie, I couldn't even tell you.
She was a smoke show even back then.
You're probably right.
Where's Jennifer Connelly?
Here she is.
That's not Jennifer Connelly.
That's not her. It doesn't look like she's on it. She might not allowed it.
Must not have signed off.
Dude, is that her?
That's not her.
I'll look at the plunger.
Boy, look at that topper. Boy, that is something. Look at that. Dude, I want to play this pinball. This is something I gotta play this at a show. This looks good.
Look at the plunger. See the plunger?
Is there a second video screen like right behind the play field? Look behind the play field.
Yeah, right there.
That looks pretty awesome.
See it?
Labyrinth is beneath her. She makes Top Gun movies now.
Yeah, look at that topper though, huh? Oh, this thing freaking pisses me off. Trying to get the topper. There you go. Oh, dude, do their eyes light up too? Almost looks
that's
like
pretty cool.
That's a pretty cool topper. Yeah, damn, I see why people said get that for your Atgames for Addams Family. That's a pretty cool topper, man. How much is that damn thing? That thing's probably freaking $500. Guarantee that thing is not cheap.
Yeah, they're not giving that away.
Taro, can you look that up? How much that topper is? And I guarantee that thing is not cheap. Some of those Stern ones, man, are like what? Thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Jersey Jack, they got to be in trouble. I think The Godfather wasn't the smash hit they thought it would be. They thought The Godfather would be like money just falling down and be raining money. I don't think people love The Godfather as much as they wanted them to, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if Elton John, if you can't do it with The Godfather, I don't know if Elton John's going to get you there. I mean, they had Guns N' Roses too. I mean,
never-ending story. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
There's so many music-themed pinballs, though. Really, if you think about it, I mean, you got Foo Fighters, Rush, Metallica, the Beatles, AC/DC, Aerosmith. Who else? A lot of music-themed pinballs out there.
Yeah, a lot.
Topper's $1,000.
Okay, so that's what I was at. Figured it wasn't cheap, man. I don't think I'm putting that on my Addams Family.
Yeah.
I ain't buying nothing for a 1K for a topper.
The thing is,
That's awesome. Have you played Family Guy? I have not.
I love Family Guy pinball.
High score
it's
is
awesome. It's got a little like baby pinball machine inside the pinball. It's like a pinball inside a pinball. Yes. I love it when they do that. There's a few tables that do that. You have Family Guy does that. The Black Hole does that. Haunted House does that. But it's actually they have pinball machines inside the pinball machine, like whole separate play fields. I love it when they do that. The Munsters does that with Grandpa's Basement.
Oh man, it has Who's the Boss, man. I'll get a freaking thing on it. Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. Remember that? Who's the Boss? I remember that show. All right, guys. This is supposed to be a short stream. We even got to freaking Carl's Game of the Week or Arcade Wars. So we can finish this conversation on Saturday, right, Papa?
Yeah. Let's just hold it over because we'll have more information then too.
Yeah, for that Addams Family.
Yeah.
We'll have High Scores on Tap, some videos on Addams Family.
He's not going to hold back. He's going to give me the straight dope. He's going to let me know exactly what he thinks of it, and I trust his opinion.
Yeah, I trust it too.
100%. And he is an avid pinball player. He's doing the leaderboards, he's been helping, try to get more players playing, but trying to promote the contests that are going on in that games community. So I'm 100% excited to hear what he has to say.
Biggie D says, I like to stream twice a week. Yeah, try to keep it short though on Thursdays. All right, let's do Carl's Game of the Week real quick. We're not going to do any gameplay. We're just going to show a video of it real quick. It's not a real long one. So stay tuned for the Carl's Game of the Week.
Awesome. Let's check it out.
It's time for Carl's Game of the Week.
All right. Here's the marquee real quick. This is what the marquee looks like. Some of the music. Here's the cabinet. That's not the cabinet. It's something else.
Violent Storm.
Yeah.
How'd that get in there?
I don't know. Told you, man. I was in a rush.
Are you drinking and making videos again?
No. I was in a rush to doing these damn things.
I know.
I'm so busy today for some freaking reason. I don't understand. Here is a little bit of gameplay. And
whenever you want to do something, you get busy. That's the way it works.
Freaking horrible. I rushed everything today. Okay, here it is.
Promising. This looks promising.
Canoe. I'll tell you there.
Skull.
Love the music. I'll be right back.
Young ninjas are about to fall under the influence of the evil ninja. What happened? Where's the sound? We got no sound.
This week we have, as you saw, Mystic Warriors. We play as 5 different ninjas. Ninjas' names are Spyros, Kamiya, Kojaro, Brad, and Yari. Those are the 5 young ninjas who are being targeted by the Skull Forces. Mystic Warriors, Wrath of the Ninjas, known in Japan as Mystic Warriors, Kari no Ninja, is a ninja-themed, side-scrolling action game released is an arcade video game by Konami in 1992. It was developed by the same team that produced Sunset Riders and had a similar gameplay to its predecessor, along with the hack and slash elements. It was the debut title for the Konami's Mystic Warriors based hardware. Game control consists of an 8-way joystick and 2 buttons for attacking and jumping. Like in Sunset Riders, the player can jump between higher and lower levels, as well as slide. The player character attacks primarily by shooting an unlimited supply of daggers, or using his or her weapon at close range. The game includes some improvements that were not included in Sunset Riders, such as the ability for players to change characters after they lose a credit, as well as life gauge that allows the player to sustain up to 4 hits in enemy attacks before losing their life. This is another one of those games that can eat your quarters very quickly. This is another one of those games. The player must defeat box-carrying enemies in order to obtain power-up items. These include a shrunken power-up.
Dude, that guy's got a flamethrower, T. He's coming after you.
I know.
Dude, you blew him up. He blew up real good.
Sushi.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Shakiyaki.
Go to the chopper.
A blue orb that will surround the player with a barrier for a limited period.
Look at all that! Look at all that armor she's wearing. She is really well protected from combat.
She's probably cold. Do you think she's cold?
I don't know, man. She must have ninja skin.
Watch
out for the snowball.
You just saw in this scene, she just got some tempura. Bring your life up.
Mr.
Most
Green
enemies are pretty easy to defeat in this game. The enemy bosses can be very tricky.
No
There
thanks,
are a
Big
total
Eating.
of 9 stages in this game, in which its own boss awaits to challenge the player. Like in Sunset Riders, each player is graded at the end of the stage by how much they shot the boss. The player with the highest
Strider, man. It does remind me of Strider.
And as you can see, you have up to 4 players
Jim
at the same time. As I'm playing here, going down the side of the hill on skis, you can see it's pretty hard to keep your life.
I only got 3 bars left.
Man, gonna make it.
Mystic Warriors is set in the undesirable future in New York.
She got a jacket
This is
on.
notable due to the World Trade Center.
Undesirable. There's ninja girls that are barely dressed, firing things from their hands. Look at them throwing stars on skis. This is a desirable world. Some ninjas on
So if you're willing to
snowmobiles.
take this challenge, play this game, make sure you have a bunch of quarters with you.
Get those quarters ready.
I bet this game takes a lot of quarters to get through. These beat 'em ups, they were notorious. I mean, they would just hit you with cheap enemies to make you keep putting quarters in.
If you do make it to the final boss, like in this scene here, be prepared.
Be prepared.
It's getting real now.
It reminds me of
Look at that on top of the Shaolin Temple.
Reminds me of Eggman from Sonic.
Dude, he has 4 arms. Give me a quick work of them. Well done. Oh, wait a minute. It's not over yet.
No.
It's not over yet. Oh, it must be over now. You did it. You did it. You did it.
Coming back, sucker.
What? Are you kidding me? Sword hands. That bastard.
In this final boss,
That cheap bastard.
There's 3 stages of the final boss to defeat before you can destroy the Skull Forces.
Skull Force.
Skull Forces.
So you have
Look at that. Look at that. That's fine animation. Look at that.
Get your quarters ready.
Shh.
You prepared to fight the Skull Enterprise.
No pants.
If you can defeat
Wow.
forces, then you can be a Mystic Warrior.
You could be a Mystic Warrior. You could be a Mystic Warrior.
Right.
And if you can defeat the boss of the Skull Enterprise, then you can save the world. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay of Mystic Warriors. Great game from Konami.
Mystic Warrior. Thank you, Carl. Oh, Carl O is legit.
I'm going to try. Most likely you will like this game. It's pretty addictive. So I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. If you did, please smash that like button for me. I really appreciate it. And if you
Smash that like button.
Subscribe, hit the subscribe button and turn the bell on.
Subscribe to Arcade Talk.
Well, there you go.
There you go, man. Mystic Warriors. Another Carl O gem. Definitely check that one out.
Pretty fun game. Thanks, Carl, for the game of the week. I got through there with 1 quarter.
Yeah, right. Dude, your pumpkin just moved. It was like magic.
I know. It's moving around.
Look at that. There must be a ghost in there. Is there a ghost in there with you?
I don't know.
Your home arcade is haunted. Your home arcade is haunted.
I know. It's moving my pumpkin around. Oh, you can see my carpet down there.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what?
Your New Wave Toys carpet video is very good. I watched that.
Do you like that? Yeah. Yeah, as you see, though, it didn't light up as good as my real carpet, though, did it? It did not. It looks cool, though, man. For $10, man, I think they're pretty good. Like I said, they're
$10.
$10. It's like
dude, look at Donkey Kong behind me. Look at him on my marquee. You saw that with the barrels? That was cool. Sorry, I'm easily amused.
I see that one arcade has Papa Brad Gaming Live playing on it.
I do. I see that. Papa Brad's Gaming Live. What is that? Must be something new coming out.
Tony, see, this is now a carpet review. Now, I just wanted to bring that up because I have my brand new carpet coming. Actually, set out in my living room right now. Because this one here only covers up a quarter of my room. So the one I have, I just bought. I'm going to install it tomorrow. It actually covers up the whole room floor. So
that's cool.
I'm kind of excited for that. It's exactly the same one. I was going to get a different one, but the other ones they had just don't look as good as this one. But I just wanted to say that real quick. It's not cheap. Well, actually, the carpet wasn't cheap. It's only $294 for a 12 by 11 square foot, which I didn't think was too bad. But I want to tell you what the shipping was. MG says, I love some high quality rug. Let's go.
Yep.
You can see it down there. See a little pop up real quick. You can't see it. Then T. McCluskey's in the way. Looks better with 2 of us on here. I guess it looks better without. Yeah, there it goes.
Take those off. Oh, I can't do it. You'd have to do it. You could take off your name thing.
Yeah, that's true. I ain't worried about it. We gotta go. I'll show you guys in a video my full, or I can even when I get my full one, I'll show it during the stream. But all right, we got to do last set. It's time for Arcade Wars.
All right, let's do it.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
That's right.
Wars.
Arcade Wars. All right, it's me. Since I'm the defending champion from last week,
man.
Burner, Papa Brad's going up against me this week.
You gave me an impossible task. Nothing. I don't think that's possible to beat that. Okay, well, I'm trying, but I don't know.
We'll see.
I think you gave me an impossible task.
Pop up. I'll do mine first. Since I'm the
reigning champion. Reigning champion.
Reigning champion.
Carlo had a long run, though.
This is Afterburner. This is my pick. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Lights up in the back, moves around.
Interesting.
Afterburner from Sega.
Burner. Tony still wants the Star Wars cockpit. Unfortunately, it got blown up last show.
Yeah, but I had to blow it up.
I was a bit shocked.
Now, guys, remember, it's not on the gameplay, it's on the cabinet itself. So we're going for the cabinet look. Okay, that was my pick. And then here is Papa Brad's. It's a pretty good one. And I just want to let you guys know there was some hard footage to find this. Papa Brad, I used footage that Papa Brad brought up, but he wanted me to use like 3 minutes or 6 minutes, but they're only a minute clip.
Okay. So, let me see what you cut.
I know. It's hard, man. There's not much footage out here for this mech.
Better show the game. I have a full stream where I show this game.
Yeah.
Better show the game a little bit too, because you could see Afterburner playing. Look at this game.
Yeah, let me know how you think I did. I thought I did pretty good.
I'm sure you did good. Let her rip.
I have Papa Brad in there, but you can't hear him. So there it is there. It's a pretty cool cabinet. You can see the sticks in there. So this is what you look like when you're inside a cabinet, right, Papa Brad?
Yeah, yeah. It's a laser disc though.
There it is.
So it's all video. It looks like you're inside the plane. They got a flight stick. They have a there you go.
You look at it, it's all duct taped.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they need a new one.
Mach 3.
There you go.
And screen, man. This game was awesome, man. There was nothing like this in the arcades when you played it, especially the cockpit one. It was amazing.
Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of stuff out there for it. That's what it looks like. Even has a window back there, it looks like. So there is Papa Brad's pick. Mach 3. It's funny, I always say Mac. Oops. And there's mine. Always sweet. With damn. 20 fucking thing. Oh my gosh, this thing. Just trying to make them a little bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the two. The poll in the chat here.
It's okay. Not everyone's going to remember Mach 3, you know?
Okay, come on. YouTube, man, is so damn freaking slow.
Hold on.
All right. All right, guys, poll is open. Remember, you're voting on the cabinet, not the game itself, just the cabinet. Which one is more unique? Both environmental cabs. Paying $5 a vote for Papa Brad. You can't be cheating over there, Carlo. Hank says TM gets this round. Like the cabinet. Very cool. Environmentals. I don't know. I think they both look pretty cool, but I got to go with Afterburner on this one, Papa Brad.
Yeah, give me a sec here. Let me pull this up.
More motion over the ocean. More motion over the ocean and Afterburner has my vote. Yeah, there's nothing really any. Afterburner was something else. I can't believe Sega made that. Don't be popping the video in there, Pop Breads.
I'm popping a video in, dude. You didn't give it justice, man.
Well, I only got a freaking minute. I can't do a 6 minute.
Just show it at least. Damn, dude.
I showed it.
You showed it from the back. That's like the worst angle. You didn't even get to see it in action.
I saw it in action.
Give me 1 minute here.
I mean, I can't show the whole thing. I showed that.
No, just show a little bit of it. Show a little bit of it. So people get
I did a minute. A minute long.
No, this is what the actual.
I showed that.
Sit-down cabinet's going to look like.
Here it comes
footage
up.
of that. Then we're going to start playing the game.
Booting.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Goofyfoot's here. Tony C, good to see you. Firefox, I could do Firefox.
A chance to boot up here.
Yeah, I just want to show that because there's like nothing on there.
It will. Just give it a minute. Welcome to the stream.
I just cut all that off. That's all.
Like a bomber mode or like a first-person type mode gameplay.
So you know, this
See some gameplay. There it is in action.
I showed all that.
Inside the sit-down cabinet. Okay.
See, I showed all that. I even had sound in there.
Let's get some of the gameplay. Hold on. At the Side Arcade. And this was one of the games I wanted
Overhead mode.
Showcase. Very cool game.
It's not about the
It is
game,
available.
it's the cabinet.
I hear you, but I mean, it's a little bit, this was a huge step. Laserdisc games were fun.
really hard to
Look at this game. This game is fire.
Yeah, see, I showed all that.
still pretty cool looking game.
Okay, well, if you get a chance, check it out. I have a video on my channel, but I like this game a lot.
Oh, I do too.
I actually like it more than Afterburner, me personally, but
The thing is, there's just not good footage out there of it.
yeah.
And I tried
video.
because I tried to do just the key on the, not the gameplay. I tried to show the cabinet as much as I could on your video, because it's all about the cabinet. And there's not much video out there. I mean, I know it's from 1983, but damn, why aren't there that much videos out there of it?
I don't know.
Not that many survived, maybe.
Probably not.
I mean, like this guy here, man. I showed this picture right here. I mean, I was just somebody's workshop,
Yeah.
and I was.
It looks better from the back, though.
And
that's a side that usually people could put against a wall. You're showing like the back plate.
There you go.
It's cool. I mean, yeah, there's what it looks like from the back. There's a window there, and it looks like a jet. When you're sitting in it, there's all kind of controls and stuff in here. It feels like you're in a jet.
Then when I found that cabinet, I was like, oh man, he's gonna have footage of it. He sold it on damn eBay.
Yeah.
And so there was no more footage of it. I was like, no, he sold it, so there was no more videos.
It's a cool game. It is a deep cut. It's rare. You can see it looks like you're getting into the fighter jet, like on the side. This picture is better than the last one. But I wanted to go with something that was similar to Afterburner, but I'm a huge fan of laser games, so this for me has a little more nostalgia. But they're both good games. So either way, two good games.
I don't think you can get any more unique with Afterburner because it actually moves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how we're going to come up with anything that's going to beat this cab.
I'm just going to have to.
We'll have to switch to a different game because, I mean, you're having a cab that has motion control and stuff. I mean, it's going to be hard.
Got 17 votes. We got 16 people in there. Wow. We went down from 24 to 16. All right. Send a poll. We got 17 votes in there, 16 people. Afterburner wins. Woo! Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad.
I win again.
Won again. Man, you're on a roll, Team McCluskey.
So I guess next week we'll go with two different.
You're on a roll. You're on a roll, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair, but it had to be.
Yeah, I think this one, you'll have to kick this one out after this time because I just don't know what you're going to put against this to beat it. In the chat, what could beat this?
There goes. There goes Mach 3.
There goes Mach 3.
Get
On a blaze of glory. It went out in a blaze of glory.
Gotta blow it up again.
Dude, you're rubbing salt in the wounds.
Woo! She blowing up good. She blowing up. All right. Real good. yeah, I like that part a lot.
Mach 3 is now subsonic. That is correct.
What's that?
It's subsonic now. It's no longer Mach 3.
Yeah.
Where'd you send it to me, Carlo? I didn't get anything from you. Where'd you send it to me? I didn't see it.
Woo! Woo! She blew up good. She blew up real good. All right. Real good. Yeah, I think we need to go something else. I mean, there's one that might, but I mean, you had the submarine one you could do, but Carlo sent it to Discord. But I mean, nothing really should be Afterburner because I don't think there's any other cabinet out there that moves like that. Is there? I don't think there's any cabinet that moves.
There's that one that like does the 360-degree thing that Galloping Ghost has. Thunderblade. Elio says Thunderblade. Oh, Carlos says he has something. He has something to take it out.
Nah, we're going to do something else. I want to rather go up to stand up. I don't like doing environmental cabs. All right, Tony C, have a great night. We're
let's wrap it up.
Down anyways. So that's it, guys. That's all we had for tonight.
That's it. We'll have a good evening.
Be back on Saturday night. We'll have more footage from Atgames in Chicago from High Score on Tap. And if Wagner Tech Talks has anything out there, we might show that as well if we have time. But our bigger stream is on Saturday nights now at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So check us out this Saturday, 10 p.m. See some more Atgames Family, Atgames Addams Family Pinball. Hopefully we'll see some more gameplays from different cabinets or different tables besides Addams Family. But I know Atgames said we will most likely see some more Addams Family gameplay tomorrow. So that'd be cool. So hopefully we'll see some other tables as well. I'm not sure how many Zen tables they have on there, but they definitely have Indiana Jones on there. We know they have Addams Family on there. So hopefully we get a glimpse of a couple other ones.
Yeah.
Goodfoot said I would vote for Battlezone. Really?
I love Battlezone.
I love Battlezone too, but it's not as unique as Afterburner.
Yeah, it's just vector graphics. I mean, it is cool. You look through the periscope on the arcade game. I do love the game, but I mean.
All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Thursday night. Hopefully see you Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Have a great night. And always, Papa Brian.
Stay legit.
I can't even speak today. Stay legit, everybody. Oh, I'm supposed to bring out, I guess, this one here. Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to another arcade talk. Yeah. Oh. So sit back and relax because the show starts now. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. It's time for Carl O's Game of the Week. Welcome to Arcade Wars.